fiddled with some settings in Discord. I think it's better now. Not as good as it should be, which is annoying because I cannot afford a new mic right now.
I've done similar. I did some tweaking to volumes, so Dan should be able to be heard now.
Huzzah.
Yes.
Yes. The real question is, does Ankle Shanker still have problems actually seeing what's on the map? Because it just seems to keep undoing it every time you fix it. It goes, haha, no.
Could have been where we moved from one map to another. It'll probably do that every time you move to a new map. If but I know it's doing it now, so I can sort of keep a track of that.
Yeah.
Probably is because when we moved back to the other map, it was the old version of Ankle Shanker, so theoretically it shouldn't happen again. But then again, theoretically, a lot of things shouldn't happen.
Yes, correct. We'll see how it goes.
So at the moment, I'm still loading the maps. Because they seem to be going lovely and slow. Ah, there we go. Finally there. Right. Oh, wrong camera's on. That's better. Welcome everyone to this session of D&D, assuming it's actually working. It seems to be working now. Although once again it's saying session 4. I'll change it after. Tis the stream of cursedness. Similar to the curse of near fatal death. Just a lot less fun. And what's the other problem we have? The
streaming tech is unknowable dark magic that you can at best entreat to not screw you.
Yeah, like the best dark magic. Right, there's one thing that's not working. There we go, dice capture. Couldn't see it. No, I don't want to see the thing saying content management. And that clearly means that the map is the wrong map. It's the map that's on the other screen. There we go. Much better. So,
previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
We are still in the village of Barovia, and that's Barovia with an A, unlike last week where I kept spelling it with 2 O's. Well, I think this is why this week, when I doing Curse of Strahd, I really should let Strahd break out a glass of the red. Big glass of the red. And just disregard any downits. I'm looking at you, Trigger.
I didn't do it. Whatever it was, I didn't do it.
What is a typo? A miserable little pile of secrets.
Yes, that was an ongoing
pile of lessons.
that was an ongoing joke between me and Ollie. Every time we were like, you could say that for any question. And then we just started saying about ridiculous things like, what is ice cream? A miserable little pile of secrets.
Red Sheep walk up. I'll send in someone to cheer him up.
You know, it was just everything. I can't remember. Like, we did some crazy. I don't know, like, what is a tax return? A miserable little pile of secrets.
That one is actually true.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. What is creosote? A miserable little pile of secrets and a decent wood preserver. Right, but enough of that. Previously in the previous session. Enough talk. Have at you. And I'm not breaking my glass. I've only got one. I'm not having it in my I'm not having my red in. I'm not having it in my coffee cup from yesterday. That would be gross.
You're sneaking wine in a coffee cup.
Yes, on stream. Has Curse of Strahd caused Hawk to become an alcoholic? Probably.
My Coca-Con incident last year happened because I disguised Jack Daniels and Coke as black coffee in a coffee mug several times.
But only the Undertaker knows for sure.
Oh yes.
Probably my
Irish up
probably
this coffee. You can't Irish up that coffee anymore. If you go any more Irish, you'll be there for years.
To be sure, to be sure.
See, that's my favourite Batman line. Only your Undertaker knows for sure. Right, and speaking of Undertakers, we had our first fatality last week. When Varaz decided to renege on a deal with a hag. Well, an old lady. I shouldn't really call her a hag. That's so very rude. Very rude. Probably racist in the D&D world. Or at the very least, sexist.
Please, hag was her mother. Call her Spartacus.
Well, as I said, you could argue it was sexist in multiple ways. You know, hag being the term for someone who hangs around with homosexuals.
I don't really think that Srahd cares about political correctness.
True. I mean, that would be an annoying thing to do. If one way of getting your character killed by constantly saying Strahd and then saying inappropriate things. Because for 10 minutes he's stuck listening to you.
Well, I'm pretty sure if his resident said, look, there are a couple of people who are upset by being offended. How many? Well, one person. Bring them here. Kill them, go. There, the problem is sorted.
The problem is, Strahd is such a racist and... Oh, Karens would love Strahd. I need to speak to your manager. Strahd! Now I'm definitely talking to your manager for the next 10 minutes.
Every time someone says that, I'm going to start doing the Unca dance. Just so that's all he sees.
Let's get on with the game. As you haven't even looked really around Barovia. Because of the fatality. Yeah, because of the dream pies. Everyone getting high on pie.
Orko backed off because of the dust. He was like, whoa, I want no part of this.
if you will.
Yeah. But there's several places, there's several buildings to look into. There's a well established tavern in the middle of the town that you can see people going in and out of. Suspiciously, there are several boarded up buildings going down the street that could be easily negotiated your way into if you decided you wanted to.
God, it looks like Goblin Bristol here.
That's because it is.
Or is it also Bristol?
No.
Like-
No. It's not, no. I wouldn't go so far as Milton Keynes. No. No, wrong direction. I'm trying to think. It's where I know someone who's from there. No, near Bristol, just on the coast. I can't think of the name of it. But that's awful. X-Mart's from there.
If Seb were here, he'd say Chambly Wood.
I'm going to say Midsummer Autumn.
If you get the chance to Google it, tell me, because it'll, it will bug me.
Don't go anywhere near Midsummer because there's just murders there.
No, strangely enough, there's not that many murders in Midsummer.
No, because they cover them up for the greater good.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I keep saying that to I keep saying that because one of my colleagues goes to Midsummer quite often. Okay,
So they collide with people going missing? Because I'd be worried about that.
That's what I said to him. Okay, what is going on with? Okay, so this one decided to load in thingy mode as well. Yes. Why did both of them rejoin as player? I was trying to move something and it was like, what? What? Wouldn't let me move anything. There we go, that's better.
I went to school with
So yes, we have...
in a place called Midsummer Autumn.
Well,
It
my
always
work
thought
has
it was
a...
posher than it.
My employment has a store in Midsummer, and one of the people who comes in from time to time, who pops in from time to time, basically was saying, yes, yeah, got to go to Midsummer again, and I said, and he sort of said, because everyone always makes the jokes about, oh, you'll get killed. And I said, no, the problem is now you won't. You've been there enough times, you're a recurring character. If you've only been there once, there's a good chance you'll get bumped off. But, as you've been there multiple times, you're a recurring character, so therefore, it's not going to happen. Okay.
It also means they could be the murderer.
No, because they don't do a series. They don't do like an overarching plot. No, like it's.
Plot armor with subsequent visits.
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
They should put that on the town board.
Yes.
Unless you happen to be a love interest of one of the main characters, then the plot armor doesn't accumulate.
Yeah, you don't get it if you're a love interest of John Nettles.
Or if you say it right back.
No, that's just horror movies. Right. So we have, as I said, the main area of interest is the pub or the church or, I think there's a store as well. Yeah, there's a couple of places in the centre of town. And along the way, Morganath is basically heading off doing her rounds. She's knocking on doors, and though she's not knocking, she didn't knock on the blue house directly in front of you in the map. So you didn't knock on that one, and that one's not boarded up. So, how would people like to proceed?
If they're going to decide, I'm going to spend a couple of minutes casting identify on this pie.
Okay.
I'm gonna check the goblin corpse sitting in front of me and poke it with a stick or something to see if he's
Almost like the ventilating in a corner.
anyway. Yeah.
Well, it's not so much
dead.
corpse as it is dust. Sort of sawdust.
Ah.
Neat.
No, I won't be mean. I was gonna pick some up and blow it in Ollie's face.
You're goblins. You're goblins. Do it. Do it.
Nah, I'm just gonna get a stick and I'm gonna see if I can shape it into a visage of Dusty Rhodes.
You don't know who Dusty Rhodes is.
I don't know. Who the fuck's Dusty Rhodes? I don't know.
I was going to say I'm finding these reactions quite measured compared to what I was expecting. I was half expecting you to lay down in the ashes and go, "I'm making a Baraz angel."
No, I'd use it to make something useful. Like, use it to do something useful. Like, you know, I'll keep it in my pocket.
your path?
Pocket sack. No, I'm gonna put it in my pocket and then I'm gonna throw it in someone's face and then I go, "The hell are you? What kind of warrior are you? You threw ashes in my face. Tactics!"
Quick, someone get the Tic Tacs.
Could be worse.
Panicking at the sudden appearance of dust and the
Or a pocket full of Raz's. Like, Raz, deal with this! Or Raz, save us!
Unfortunately,
Well-
I don't really have anything to put his ashes in, so I guess he's just going to be dust in the wind.
Well, I'm going to need you to.
just saw one of his comrades turn into it. It's not okay right now.
Well, I'm going to need you to all make a wisdom saving throw anyway.
Oh, God, no.
Also,
Make a dust
we've-
man.
We've had the fun. You're okay. Borkel's fine.
I'm not.
You're not.
Take 20.
I was a foot away from it. I'm not. I was actually covered in this shit.
Yeah. So Cle. Oh, it's the two sisters. The two sisters have both got. You've both got a stress point from it because
It's
you
'cause we
know.
were a foot away.
Do I need to make a wisdom save?
You're dead. What wisdom do you have?
Yes, technically yes, because an awakened animal is still capable of emotion. So yes.
That's not the first time Obby's seen
no.
Kathy, man.
Yep, you're traumatized as well. Trauma, everyone! So yes, I will record that on here.
Oh, I'm so upset about this guy I can't remember the name of.
Well, you know, you were all you were planning on cucking him later, and like,
Well, yeah, but
yeah,
still,
no,
he
the
didn't know that.
road not taken.
Ah, well.
I'm,
Well,
should I do something? Do you think I would react severely to this, given my really bad roll?
You only got a little bit worse than the others.
The 7's
Uh,
pretty goddamn bad. No,
No,
I got the
no.
worst. I got 7.
Yeah, they got 8. So no.
Not significantly
It's-
worse.
Yeah, you know, it's so that's one
Oh, no, I
stress
was
point.
Oh no, I meant as a roleplay sense. Do you think I'd react very poorly to this?
I don't I don't think you would, because, well, the wolf didn't really know you that well. If it was Wolfie, then yeah. But as you're the like awakened wolf, not so much.
Well, actually, to be fair, Faraz was the only other person that tried to be nice to the wolf as well.
True, but you did only know for like a day. I think having a minus is plenty enough. Well, plenty.
Oh, I actually meant just more a startled roleplay reaction more than anything.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
I'm gonna jump back. Do not tempt me with your pies, foul witch. I don't know if she's a witch. I just assume everyone who can use magic's a witch.
Yeah, but
Well,
she's gone.
Yeah, she's sort of walking away.
She's like 80 foot away.
I'm screaming that
Oh god.
at her.
She's not fast.
Stop the magic pie lady.
She's busy. She's got her rounds to do, and you
that's the ankle tanker, not me.
you greenskins. You greenskins have caused her enough trouble. She's got things to do.
I was just going for the more fun reaction of the group, who doesn't know the wolf can talk.
Good point.
Yeah, it's like, do not talk the magic pie lady. Why is the wolf talking? How long?
Did that wolf just talk?
Raz, is that you? You a wolf now? Oh,
I can't my head. Raz is Ash. I am not Ash. Why wouldn't I talk?
You not talk, then Raz die, then suddenly you talk, having go at about pie lady after Raz Ash. You Raz?
You green ones are slow.
No, I ain't quite nimble.
Slow of mind.
Oh, good. This one's an asshole too.
Well,
Obby'd seen this before. Obby's uncle held fort too long, and he turned to dust.
Was there a boom beforehand?
Obby's not sure.
but as usual with Obby's story, you have no idea whether it's true or not.
And it doesn't really matter if it is true or not. It's all still fun.
Because it might have been he actually got into a fight with someone who he shot with a fireball and they blew up. But now he's convinced they're his uncle.
Or they probably farted and he accidentally used a fireball and they blew up from the methane.
Obby does like fire.
Could be either. Only he can tell. Only he will know for sure. And only until the end of the day.
True.
Right. Okay, so, as I said, Gareth is just heading off down the street, knocking on doors, and selling her wares to the people that do answer her doors. She didn't bother knocking on the door right at the end there, and it's the only one that's not barricaded. Okay.
Which house is that?
That one.
That one. Okay.
As you open it, give me a perception check. Okay. As you open the house, you notice the furniture has been disturbed. There's clearly signs of a struggle, and by your feet are drips of blood.
Do you mind if I take the smell of the... if I get my nose down and take the smell of the blood?
That's fine.
What does it smell like?
Can I roll?
Well, I hope it's not Enrique's blood.
Yeah. Can I roll an investigation?
Yeah.
Can find any other clues?
Oh,
Fine,
you know, you just
so-
gotta kneel on it and shake your head a little bit over it, then you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 in investigation, so I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna just look purposefully at the blood, like I'm thinking, and just shake my head a bunch.
You see what looks like a rolled up piece of paper with a dent in it. This must have been a potential murder weapon.
Frankly, I'm surprised you didn't do the hokey cokey to try and get evidence.
Bobby's
Can I-
seen
can I-
people die from paper cut, but never with side of paper.
Yes, can I tell what creature it was, and can I get a scent of this blood that I can track?
Yes. You do have advantage on sniff-based perception rolls. So scent-based
And
perception rolls, wolves
Sniff and
do.
hearing.
So
yeah, and
yeah,
hearing.
roll for it.
We've got a 22.
Yeah, you've got the trail.
Can I tell what kind of creature it was?
Human. It's human blood. Would anyone else?
Tail, 2-leg.
Would anyone else like to have a look at the house?
Yeah, I'll join
Oh,
in.
I will. I'll say I was wandering in
Breaking an entry.
since I
What?
saw the paper. So, do I do perception?
Yeah.
Okay, and let's see how. I got a 5. Awesome.
12 for me.
Hmm.
So much people
Jim-
juice.
All we realise is that the furniture here would make a very poor venue. Yeah, it would just
No
make
one
a
sit
terrible
like
venue.
this. Crowd
Yeah,
be
it would-
angry.
Yeah, these seats would be terrible if they were at any of your performances. It just doesn't work. They're the wrong
No
sort
one
of
watched Bobby
seats,
when.
no lumbar support. Oh, it's just been a nightmare. The crowds would be booing just from the seats. Oh, terrible. Shocking. Such poor
Can't
craftsmanship.
sit like that. Legs in air.
Mm.
Butt will hurt.
Yeah. No lumbar support, as I said. Terrible. Terrible. Okay.
I guess since I saw that, I'm going to start putting the furniture back up.
Oh no, you think it's supposed to be like that? They choose to sit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant by like that's with the 5. It's like they sit like this all the time. Strange people.
All right. Well, then I will go over and start trying to sit like on the legs of the chairs that are upside down and stuff, just trying to see what the chairs are all about like this.
Clearly, it was a moron who lived here. who didn't know how to use a chair. Strange people that live in Barovia, donuts. Strange people who live in Barovia. They don't know how to operate chairs. Uncle Shankar, you can tell there's been a struggle. There's been a fight. What would the two sisters like to do?
I'm still working on the pie problem.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, because you're casting Identify. How long a cast is Identify?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so you're about halfway. Just over halfway, I'd say.
I'm saying mine just coming with a giant pile of ash.
Yeah. Just a bit of a...
Yeah, we're not buying any more pies.
Except the people who are addicted.
Well, crack is crack. They know it's bad for them and they'll go for it. Plus, I'm not leaving Clee's side. Every time I leave her for more than 2 seconds, a ghost comes in that I have to punch.
Okay, so... Norman's just going to wander around behind and... well, actually... who can I trust this week with control of Jack? Ollie, you're a trustworthy chap. And also, with your depreciated voice, you're not going to talk too much as Jack. So you won't spoil everyone's immersion.
And you respect Jack enough to play his character, right?
And if you
he respects him. He's best buddies. They get on like a house on fire.
And if you kill Jack, he won't come in your stream because you left him for dead.
Good point.
No issue here.
Okay. So,
Are you doing an impression?
Hawk, lay off. He's had a very bad day.
Did someone say that Darth Bane smells again? Okay, everyone give him a group hug. F in the chat.
No,
F in the chat.
Touch him. It's not good with touching people touching him.
Yeah. Okay, no group hug. Just F in the chat, everyone. F in the chat. You need
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers. Yeah, because someone said Darth Bane smells.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Piss taking done.
I could have gone pretty far with that.
I know you could. That's why I curbed it. Okay, so what are you gonna have? What's Norman gonna do?
Mope.
I'm well, I'm defiled. Where's Spider-Man?
I'm something of a goblin myself.
See, I was going to say, you could run around the town going like, I'm a goblin, but that's more of a Nick Cage.
Okay. Right.
Just remember the important. Just remember that you have to tank exactly like he does, from the rear, well away from the danger.
Okay.
He did say he would get the personality of Arnold Rimmer.
Not far off.
He tanks exactly like a World of Warcraft mage.
Badly.
As far back as possible, and causing as least aggro as possible. In fact, not quite sure how he works as a tank.
He's a broken down tank.
Wait,
From the Russian
Henry,
front.
He's Henry from Thomas, no, he's Henry from Thomas the Tank Engine. He won't move, so we have to lock him up always and always and always.
Oh, no.
I think
Okay,
you
I-
deserve that, don't you?
Don't you?
Oh dear.
No, never apologise for the truth. It's okay. Let's get back to the mystery of the blood. Has anyone got one of those those big magnifying glasses pipe?
I don't know.
Unfortunately, no. But I was wondering, is there a kitchen table which we can just store Namron under until the danger's over?
What, the danger of daylight?
Yes. Well, he believes he was a descendant from warriors reincarnated into the body of an abject coward. So
He can't help it. He's allergic to being hit.
Hide under the table next door.
But he can't help it. He's allergic to being hit.
It's a good thing he doesn't watch the stream.
But I think he
know.
deserved his punishment. Don't you?
Ollie, you're laughing. You're insulting him and you're laughing.
Anyone who was watching the stream will definitely get the joke. Because once again, Discord has got rid of my clips. Damn it.
No.
Well, not Discord. Streamlabs. I think I just forgot to put them back on this one because I don't tend to use them in D&D. Well, aside from the one last week, but that was just yeah. I'm mean sometimes.
Oh dear.
Right. Okay, so you found the trail of blood leading the other way into the town. So, is anyone, as I said, is anyone going to... Well, you have to sort of go with... what is the wolf called?
Raven.
Raven. You have to go with Raven, because Raven's the only one who can smell it.
I'm going to go with Sir Furrington.
Wouldn't it be Madam Furrington?
Yeah, but that, I don't know, maybe they just prefer the Mister.
Maybe.
Well, you've not actually asked if it has a name, so you can
That's
call
true.
it what you want.
I'm not God, I'm furry.
Hey, look, I didn't have a lot of options this week.
It was weird, they had that on a collar. I can't. I'm not God, I'm furry. Right, okay, so... As I said, you found the trail. Are you going to follow the trail? Because the trail leads that way.
I'm trying to decide who I think the leader of this group is.
It's Norman.
Obviously, Abby, leader. Smartest.
Well, yeah, clearly it's Obby. It's not going to be Norman.
That needed human shield.
No, I'm actually trying to decide between Nux and Klee, who's been taking the lead more.
Well, you can
Okay,
figure that
well.
out over two themes when they're going through
As-
the building.
I
as
will
you-
look at Klee, and I will look at Klee. Are you sure it's wise to follow the scents?
All you get is her looking up at pie going, stare.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah, don't interrupt her while she's working. Trust me.
That's how she casts identify, by the way. She just literally just says, stare.
Or a better way of saying. A better way of saying hello. Once I actually find it again. Oh my goodness, it took me too long to find the thing.
I'm starting to think you small green ones need a lot of supervision.
Bobby have supervision. I see very far.
That is a fair assessment.
Why is the wolf still talking? Why is it? Why? How? Don't know.
Oh, it's under the...
Talking wolf, no big deal. Talking goats, they're bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Goats don't tend to have a lot to say.
Hello, Phil. Hello.
They more bleat as their throats get crushed between the canines.
Anyone bleed if that happened.
That's true. I would. It's like the old line about stake through the heart. I wouldn't want to meet anything a stake through the heart won't kill.
You know, I keep forgetting I'm bigger than all the goblins.
Yes, you are huge compared to them.
Do I need to put the reference out in the Discord?
Okay. So.
Well, no, because the reference art's wrong. 'Cause technically, the wolf is twice the size of you guys.
Oh, because it's awakened, so it should actually be a little bit bigger. Probably.
Well, a standard wolf is medium-sized. Goblins are small. So an awakened wolf, I must be massive.
No, but remember, a medium wolf still fits in a 5-foot box, which means you can't be bigger than 5 foot tall or 5 foot long.
That's true.
It just means you take up more of that cube.
Yeah.
But he's awakened, so he's 5'1".
Yeah, the 5 foot high bit doesn't work because humans and elves are by default over 5 foot. So it's the 5 foot square on the ground. Cube only comes into it when you're having to deal with silly flying things.
No, but what I mean is, but he wouldn't be as tall as a full-grown human, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's
Usually, even the largest dogs aren't as tall as a human.
Yeah, it's more the lengthways for a dog. Like if you actually let them flat with their paws out front and out back. That's sort of
I don't
where.
know, you say that, but I've met some very big dogs in my life.
True, so am I. You probably could stand on you very, very easily. Which, you know.
Again, technically a dwarf's a medium creature. They're just bulky.
Yeah, they are very stout. But yeah. So no one's going to follow the blood trail.
Well, I'm still waiting to ascertain whether it's a good idea.
Okay.
I really want to embark on this.
Well, you finished casting Identify now. So you want to identify the pie, or what's in the pie?
Yeah, just everything about this pie, basically.
Well, basically, it's got. You can tell it's got. What you can you can detect different forms of human meat, as well as in various states some bone and and various trying to think which thing of magic it is. No, it's not conjuration. It's what would it be? What's the one for alchemy?
Transmutation.
Transmutation. That's the one. The word was just slightly out of reach. You can tell that it's got just the right of it's got the usual pie ingredients, but also with certain things to mask things which are clearly transmutation ingredients. But you're seeing them not in their ideal state. It's sort of hard to was there something in particular you were looking for?
Just basically, well, obviously the ingredient we were missing. As was my plan from the very beginning, so we didn't have to make a deal with the crazy lady.
You can tell it's very... I try to think how to describe it.
Well, you don't need to tell him, because you know I know.
It's yeah.
Is it everything? Is it everything I know?
Tender human.
Yes. Tiny, tender humans.
Yes. Tender humans.
Humans.
In the same way that a lamb is the tender of sheep. You know, lamb chops and things have a much more tender.
So we've been eating human veal, basically.
Pretty much.
Tender sort of.
Oh, great. Just great.
Tender structure than mutton.
Only this is the thing. The bones have been processed down, the meat has been processed down, the soul has been processed down. This is weird ass shit.
Yes, this is the point. This is the point where where in the TikTok videos I watched, they would be like so, and it all gets cooked in a metal tray with some of that big Kraft cheese.
Oh yeah, you gotta put the Kraft cheese on there. Makes it better.
No, it's bigger than that. You don't know what this looks like. Belvitia. Basically, imagine Kraft cheese if it was sold by the kilo as a single block. It's as bad as it sounds. This is why I agree with Quark when it comes to this one. Never trust an ale from a God-fearing people. And never trust a cheese from atheists. But yes, you now exactly most cheese, most good quality cheese has religious connotations to its name usually, and that's why. Whereas most, American cheese, separation between church and state. That's some nasty cheese.
Ladies and gentlemen, buy the Vatican Swiss.
Buy Stinking Bishop or Cathedral Cheddar.
Mm-hmm. That's the good stuff.
Now, I do personally quite enjoy a Yarg. Just literally great.
Not that we're sponsored by them. We don't want to be sponsored by a cheese company.
No, I want to be sponsored by the Cracker Company.
No, I want to be sponsored by Yorkshire Tea.
Well, yeah, we know
like the spiffing Brit, I want to be sponsored by Yorkshire Tea.
I've got 500 years of Lancastrian blood running through my veins, so I'm not being sponsored by Yorkshire Tea in my life.
No, I need to be sponsored by Yorkshire Tea. I need to keep Phil in the manner she's accustomed to. So as much Yorkshire Tea as possible, especially Yorkshire Tea biscuit. Yes, Phil does like her Yorkshire Tea biscuit. I can't blame her. It's good stuff.
I don't think you're going to get it. You're associating with Ollie, who keeps getting stabbed the British.
That's true.
No, he wasn't alone in that.
Although maybe I'll be able to sort it out because he has got celebrity status. His good friend Billy Mitchell.
You just say that because he's not here to defend himself.
Well, Ollie and his good friend Billy Mitchell. Right. Okay. That's enough of that. Let's keep on going.
I'll read the Assassin's Sunday disclaimer on Billy Mitchell. We do not know Billy Mitchell. We have never been associated with him. Any suggestions to the contrary, you'll be hearing from our lawyers.
Damn it! He's always threatening to sue me. Ollie,
yeah, and
by that being not Billy Mitchell.
Not Billy Mitchell.
Yeah. No, I was the one who came up with stab the British actually. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get sponsored by Yorkshire Tea if your slogan is stab the British.
Oh, I don't drink tea and I've got Lancastrian ancestry. I do not want to be sponsored by Yorkshire Tea.
Traitor.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just I'd be stabbed by my family if I did.
Okay, so now you've cast Identify, what would you actually like to do? Now you know what's in the pie.
Is there anything unusual about that kind of magic that I would know? It's more. Is it more witchcrafty than?
Yeah.
Like the mainstream.
It's more witchcraft than anything else. It's the sort of thing that when you feel its presence, it makes you think of stories that you heard. Every culture has its version of Hansel and Gretel or something like that. Like young people travel too far and find an old lady who's evil, and they end up in danger. And that's basically what you think of. Like, it reminds you of that sort of thing. Reminds you of child stories you heard as a child of witches and evil. It's very, well, I'd say it's very old, very old school evil. Sort of can't think of another way of describing it.
Traditional evil.
Well, sort of mustache twirling, sort of like yeah, pantomime. Yeah, sort of pantomime evil, like you know.
Folklore evil.
So I'm going to lean over Dux and go, Dux, you remember those stories we were told about the power of three and the poor unfortunate souls?
Is that the one with the octopus or the one with the gingerbread house?
Oh, that's the one with the hags.
Ah, so I was half right.
Yeah, the difference is you would know, you know, that they weren't fictional. Maybe like, you know, that's what it is. It's the sort of cautionary tale kids are told to, like, you know, watch out, because if you go out into the dark, dark woods, a hag will get you.
Yeah, you know when Mum used to tell us, don't go off into the Feywild and accept sweets from strangers.
Because we'll be baked into pies.
This is exactly that situation.
And sausage rolls and those really, really nice little things with baked beans in.
Yeah, this is exactly that situation.
Oh no, not old witch Greg. You'll never eat a Greg's the same again.
Hawk is now, right at this minute, changing all of their last names to Greg. That's Cassandra Greg, Maleficent Greg.
Just so they can all be Gregs.
Yeah. The cover name
Go
is Greg.
go to the bone grinder. Sponsored by Greg's.
It's just we turn up and it's just got Greg logos spinning around on the blades. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, we just what? So this is what happens when you go. Got any stuff? There'll be 5 minutes, dearie.
Pretty much.
That's so eerie, because that sounds exactly like the stuff at my local Greg's. Have you been there?
I might have a few cousins here and there.
Stalking me.
I'm not stalking.
I see you. I see you.
No. If one of them's called Roxanne, run.
Just do what I do at a family reunion. Just stickers. Cousin. Right, I can get anyone who hasn't got a sticker.
I'm not allowed at a family reunion because every time I pull up, I go, there are too many of you fucking cousins left, ain't you?
Lewis wants to start a war of the cousins.
Yeah, I just want to shoot them all.
Right. Okay.
So basically, the lesson of this is don't eat at Greg's.
Yes. We're not getting sponsored by Greg's.
That's fine.
Right.
Prices.
Vegan sausage rolls.
Vegans have even more meat in them.
Yes, that would be oddly appropriate in this universe. Yes, we have our vegan variant of the pie.
But that just uses more that just supplements more of it with just a little bit more meat. Well, just a bit more.
Yeah, with
bone.
more children meat. It's got more kids in.
Yeah, no animals were harmed while we were making these.
The regular pies are made with fresh children. The other ones are left on free range, like in the out in the back garden, chained up, so they can experience the outside and only eat grass and stuff.
It's time for the special children.
Barn fed.
Yeah. The ones that are only allowed. These ones were vegan. They only ate grass and leaves.
Makes you sound like they're running a special care nursery.
Honestly,
when
it's
they're
more
not.
like that. It's more like that episode of The Simpsons where they the one where they keep kids. Now let's check on the free-range children
These are the children at the lampposts.
and buses.
Right. Okay, moving on quickly. Because so far it's been an hour and you've not even made it down the street.
Last week it took us 40 minutes to decide how many of us were going to eat a pie. So
That's true.
Yeah, we focus on the big issues.
like combat, fine, we could go through that easily. But anything that requires any form of actual sort of decision making on the party scale, we're doomed.
Well, Jack made a big issue of me not knowing what's in the pies last game, so I thought I'd do it.
Bobby needs to go to store. Ankle's hurt. Bag is heavy and don't know why.
Of course, he's forgotten about all the loot.
And I've just been putting rocks in his bag just to piss him off.
He wouldn't know.
I
He
would
might try to sell them.
Right. So, are people going to progress down the street now?
Hey sis, the idiot brigade went inside that house. Should we follow?
Probably not.
Yeah. Let's just chill out here and just see if they come back dead. You can't come back dead. If you're dead, you're dead. That shit's redundant.
So you're telling me, unless you're telling me you would go in there dead and come out alive. You can't go in there dead.
You're alive when you open the door.
Oh, it's going to be a long session. I think it's just going to be a long campaign at this rate.
You signed up for goblins. You knew what you were getting.
True. True.
Okay, I'll stop torturing more for the main bullshit.
If you one thing you did. No, I had some stupidity left, but carry on.
I could do a constitution check to see if I'm willing to go off to the store by myself since no one's going. I guess it's a different type of constitution than this, isn't it? I was thinking like
Can I take that
Gumption.
to the store to ask if they have any books on dark magic?
What will you give me for this goblin?
What will you give us for this wolf?
He's quite muscular. He'd make a good slave.
We've got the whip. Look, we can whip him into shape. Go on.
Oh,
No, it's if your characters walk. No, because some of your characters still can't rest because you've still got ringing in your ears.
oh God.
Yeah.
Remember, some of you have still got goose tinnitus.
that. I think.
See, that's when you go into the shop and just go like, I wish to offer you a gift. These two goblins. Neither are hardworking and won't serve you very well. Damn it! Why is it?
For that broom.
Did the goose thing happen before or after the sleep?
After.
Yeah, it was after
Okay.
you slept. Yeah.
I think that got pretty much all of us.
Yeah. I think the only person who didn't get it was yeah. That's the only one who doesn't have honking goose tinnitus.
Okay, Beaker.
You just hear in the background of everything you hear.
That's what I live with.
So
Actually,
we didn't hear them go into the house. Well, I didn't.
No, I didn't hear anything. I was too busy going, stare.
Yeah, as used to. Okay. Can you each give me a perception check?
Perception check.
Visual.
Even.
Yes.
10.
Nat one. I'm still looking at the
oh
bar
gosh,
going,
I got a
Oh
one.
my goodness.
I got a 16.
Okay, only Nux and. Oh my goodness.
just look at this bar going, oh, damn.
I'm gonna
Only
name this
Nux
chunk of meat.
and Borkul and Ankle Shankar are aware of the small procession which is heading out of the middle of the town.
So, am I aware of that? I got 6.
No, you're not. No, you're not aware of it. Sorry, Ankle Shankar. I said you by accident. I meant
So
Nux. Nux and Borkul and Raven. No. And I was looking at your previous perception check. Because there's you got one that was a 12 before that point.
It's just, yeah, it's literally just Nux and Borkul.
Yeah. Who can see the funeral procession?
Maybe I
Out
should
of the
just
coffin.
watch. Aw,
It's
they're not
a
dancing
couple-
or carrying it. This is different to how it is in Gobbo.
Yes.
Like they're not even celebrating the life this person led with a coffin dance.
I know!
I like it here.
Should we watch, see what's going on, or?
They are carrying a big purple angry beach ball thing with really bad acne, so.
What?
What? They're carrying a coffin.
Oh.
Just a big purple beach ball with bad acne.
Coffin was my favourite, isn't it?
I can drop that and I am not amused. No.
Had a lovely smile.
And I thought that as a kid, I thought his name was Coffee for the longest time, and I thought that was funny.
Wouldn't it be funny if the Pokemon was called game? Like there is a coffin, wild coffin. Really cool if it did it right now.
That would be quite funny, timing wise.
I'm just gonna nudge I'm just gonna nudge Clean as well. Huh. They haven't. You don't think they collected that guy who was with us already, do you? While pointing at the procession.
Unlikely, they don't consider goblins people in most parts of the world that aren't goblins.
By the way, while you guys were in the house, you didn't see a dustpan, did you?
No, sorry, just some
Hey,
blood
do you think we
that
can?
rolled up
Do you think we can pick up some of his ashes and then just Vincent sniff instead of the pies?
I don't think that would work.
I know, but he'd eaten a pie before, so maybe he's had some.
Would goblins even be that broken up about having human babies? Like they eat humans?
I mean,
I wasn't.
Well, clearly you weren't. No, you butchered one.
Butchered a human, not a baby. Yeah.
Well, since we're not moving or anything and my ears are ringing, I'm going to pull out my flute and start trying to match the noise
Maybe try to
until
find
everybody's
the
willing to
tone.
go somewhere.
It's like a B flat. It's a B flat. Definitely a B flat.
I can't play the flute anyway, so I'm just being annoying, I guess.
No, he's an optimist. He's going to give it a go regardless.
I have it, but I have no, what do you call it with it? No skill.
Well, here's the question. Do we want to go meet the locals?
Last time we met a local, one of us turned to ash. I'm not sure if it's wise.
Well, just don't sign a death pact with them.
Well, true.
I find the locals not good to either of our kinds.
I'll be say go. I'll be put on show. Everyone love it.
You can do that. Yeah, you go do that. I'm sure they'll love your gobbo dance.
I'll be great as sorcerer.
I think.
Yes,
they'll
show
kill it.
why you're the greatest dancer. Go on, go dance. Fly, fly, fly.
I think they'll murder that little annoying one.
I'm going to go up behind him and I'll go, remember, you got this. We believe in you. You can do this. And I cast guidance on him.
I'm pretty sure it's our big muscular guy with a strange accent who said he believes in us. We believe in you too. You can do this.
No, I do it in the piccolo and nail thing.
You can win. You can
Great.
All right, well, if everyone's talking me up, I'm headed to the place where I see people.
Okay, we're gonna stay behind and keep hidden.
Well, I'm gonna.
Do you not want to protect the? Can I just look at everyone else who's pushing him forward?
I'm going to go with him because you forgot what the woman said.
The people.
You forgot what the crazy lady said.
The weak and feeble-minded amongst you.
Can I sort of I don't know how athletic Bormo is, or acrobatics +7. Can I try and sort of like parkour across the rooftops to sort of follow him without being noticed?
Okay, I will bring this up. You are a goblin, so that roof is a lot higher than you're used to.
Yeah, I would have assumed so.
Yeah, there's no.
As I walk down the street, I'm going to yell back around. Remember, they haven't seen goblins before. Yeah, shall we pretend to be Oompa Loompas? They've got a better street cred.
Can I
I'm not putting on orange face.
Can I just try to sneak across these houses as stealthily as possible, considering I'm a black woman?
See across the houses.
Like in front of the. No, in front of the houses.
Spider-Wolf.
Trying to stick to the shadows.
Wouldn't that be more alarming, though? If you're walking down the street with a load of people, they're going to think you're the pet. If you're lurking in back alleys, they're going to think you're invading their town as a wild animal.
I do not like the insinuation on the pair.
No, but that's what they'll assume. I didn't say you were.
Insinuation of you being a wild animal, though. Again, the
Can I roll stealth? I roll stealth to follow Abby, but out of sight as best I can.
We're not with him, but we're clearly with him.
Clearly the same species as him. The same species that no one's encountered before. So you kind of stand around like a sore thumb.
So there wouldn't be much point in rolling stealth.
No, because the slightest look at you is going to make them think, what the hell is that thing?
The problem is if you're stealthed in the shadows, they're gonna think you're a threat.
Yeah, because you're trying
If
to
you walk,
sneak up
if
on...
you walk in there like Obby is gonna do and be all friendly and happy, that's a good move.
Especially given what they're obviously doing. You know, you saw it's clearly a funeral.
Yeah,
Question
I
is,
have
can
no
anyone-
idea.
Can anyone on the fly come up with a Oompa Loompa style song that involves funerals?
Despite having that ability, I do not believe I will. Alright. I guess if I'm gonna go into the clearing here, if they're all... I mean, are they close or do I have to get closer?
Sorry, I was looking for the book at the moment. I can't seem to find my Curse of Strahd book. Oh, there it is. Couldn't remember the guy's name.
I know this is
There we
a silly
go.
question. Does anyone else want to run in there and shout out the name Strahd to see if it works like it does in Ace Ventura?
Well, you think it's Shakaka?
Yeah. Shakaka! They'll either run away or they'll kneel.
Alright.
Ah, that's
We
the one. I
good to
almost
go?
Almost revealed the wrong person.
Alright. You ready?
There we go. The person actually leading the procession.
Hawk, he looks a little bit like you.
Yeah, I know. He's just got bigger ears.
And he hasn't slept for a couple of days.
So he's just got bigger ears. Well, as I said, it's 4 people, pallbearers, carrying a coffin. In front of them's a priest. The people carrying the coffin are dressed pretty smart. They haven't even turned around. They're not paying attention to you at all.
Okay, this looks bad. Maybe we should stop Obby.
Can I smell anything?
You can still smell the blood.
Can I use my whip? Can I use my whip to pull Obby back a bit and just go? Okay, no.
Yeah, I'm about to go into showman mode.
Maybe you should wait until we wake for that. Try and cheer everyone up.
Yeah. Can I use my whip to start to just like wrap around his leg and just like pull him back?
Just tie him up.
I'm over dusting off my fingers, getting ready to go.
Quick, he's getting ready. Quick, let me. What do I roll to whip it to whip and crack capture him?
I hand you my net.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a net on him and pull him back.
Yeah, a net.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, what do we roll before he makes an ass of himself again?
A ranged
Abby,
attack
the
at
greatest
disadvantage.
Yeah,
sorcerer,
ranged attack.
has appeared.
Ranged attack.
Okay, ranged attack. Okay, I don't have a ranged attack.
It's disadvantage. You're not proficient. D20 at disadvantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
disadvantage D20.
Plus whatever your dex is.
Okay.
Your
Okay,
dex
it's not letting me
modifier.
roll- it's not- Okay, it's not letting me roll at a disadvantage. I'm holding on the D20, but it's
So just roll. If it won't let you, just roll 2 d20s.
okay. Roll 2 D20s.
Yeah.
That is a 10.
So the lowest is the 1.
Yeah.
You got a
drop
1?
You just drop the net on the
You got
floor.
a.
Shit.
You're not good with the net.
All right. Well,
He
here I
just-
go.
he
I
just-
roll
he-
performance.
Hold on. Can I just look at as I come walking up? Can I just look at Clay quickly? Would you like me to bring him back? Control the unruly child?
My fingers on performance.
There's a morbid part of me
basically-
that wants to know what he's going to do.
Basically, the net hits you in the back of the head.
Just dunk.
Just no, it's
Ow.
not even unfurled. It's just someone's hit you in the back of the head with a net. Like,
Ow.
Can I just can I just walk
Ow.
up behind him? And you know
People
how
throwing
Wolf Mother
tricks
would-
already?
You know how Wolf would just pick up an unruly child? I'm just gonna pick him up by the back of the neck and just carry him away.
you still have to roll grapple.
Yeah, it's contested athletics, and I'm pretty sure I'm better at this than
Ooh.
he is.
What's the counter roll? Because I am on a mission to
It would
entertain the
be
world.
Acrobatics or athletics versus my athletics.
All right,
Ooh,
acrobatics.
Not good.
Bobby's on a mission and got an 18 on acrobatics.
11 versus 17.
Oh shit, I missed.
Yeah, look, that's not how you use Marianne.
Oh no.
Ah, well.
Yeah, 11 versus 18. Because he's
I'm
not.
just waiting
He's
for-
not. Yeah.
He's not dicking around. He's good.
Yeah, he just ducks out of the way of my bite.
So yeah, your performance check.
All right, here goes. All right, performance. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here, Abby, the greatest sorcerer. I got a 24. I do magics and other things. Please do not throw bricks. Are you ready? And then I am going to start juggling fire for the first thing. And I don't know if they're looking back at me though. If they're not, then I'm gonna get louder.
One of them is. The pallbearers
there you
can't
go.
because they're sort of busy, but the person at the back thinks you're part of the procession. They're like, oh, they're sort of, oh, he is part of the, he is part of the procession. Oh, the Burgermeister did love our party. He was a very jolly fellow. Oh, he liked the party.
Abby shall show you tricks you've never seen before. Let's see. I already did performance,
but
got a
you
good roll on that.
What's it? But little man, you must keep up with the procession. Come on, you must keep up. I'll help. You need help?
We must follow crowd? Very well. When crowd gets seated, I show you great magics.
Yes, come with us.
Please just don't throw bricks.
Oh, Brick, you seem like the type Bürgermeister would have appreciated. He would have liked you.
Awesome. I love burger too. Very tasty.
Follow Wimpy's coffin.
So I guess I will follow along because I am in full expectation that they're about to sit down somewhere, and I am going to put on the show of my life.
At the graveside.
It'd be funny if he had bagpipes.
I have a flute. I just don't play it very well. Well, I don't know how, but I can make the noise.
Okay, so Obby is heading up that way. So what are the others going to do? Ankle Shanker, you're right at the back. So what would you like to do? All this insanity.
Oh. Probably just follow in case we need to, rescue Obby. Because we went through the death house together. Yeah, so at least it's just trying to keep him alive for 5 seconds. So follow along at a distance.
Yeah. And the others are there's a couple of you sort of sneaking along. I think it was Ollie who's sneaking along.
I would be inclined.
So, did you want me to roll stealth? Or...
Yeah.
I would be inclined to do it stealthily as well.
That's a 19 on the stealth check.
As you go past...
for me.
Okay, as you go past the doors, you walk past some abandoned... Well, no, they're buildings with barricaded doors. As you're hiding close to the barricades, can you roll me perception?
Okay.
Oh, it'll be with disadvantage. Well, okay, that's good enough.
I don't think I'm going to do any worse than 2 with disadvantage.
Okay, Borko,
Almost as bad.
You hear... even though the door is barricaded from the outside, you hear people moving around inside. So yeah, you can hear people moving around inside the barricaded buildings.
There are people trapped in there. Something really weird is going on.
Did you say you heard? I heard nothing.
There were people moving about in those barricaded houses.
Strange. Laundry, I just had a complete sentence vanish from my mind. We'll just stick with strange. Strange, but these are strange people.
Yeah, it would seem so. So, do we, right, I think for the moment I'm just going to keep following the others in the procession, because whatever this is, I don't want to deal with it alone.
Well, the funeral procession is heading to the graveyard. Are people just going to follow the procession to the graveyard?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will, but I'm also singing circus music. Beat dooby dooby eat beat booty.
Someone say booty.
Right, he got a 24. He's singing The Greatest Showman.
Which direction does the smell lead?
Same way.
Oh, towards the. Is it coming from the coffin?
No. No, you can. No, you would be aware enough to know that the smell isn't coming from the coffin because the coffin is being carried by people. The smell is what you would consider to be like a wounded animal.
But the smell leads towards the graveyard.
Yeah, it would seem like the scent trail left by a wounded animal, like something wounded that's travelling along the floor. Yeah.
Then I'll just follow everyone with the. I'll just follow Clee and Nux and then see where that leads.
As you pass the front of the church, the scent trail heads off in the opposite direction, around to the other side. So they went to the right, the scent trail goes to the left.
The wounded creatures to the left, away from the graveyard.
That's annoying. As they head into the graveyard, you notice there are several freshly dug graves. Some a couple of weeks old, some possibly a week.
Ooh, careful. Obby, no fall in there. Cousin fell in, got buried.
Cousin was dead, but still.
Cousin was
He
actually
forgets.
brother.
He forgets that bit. Cousin was actually dead. He just assumes they fell in.
Very dangerous.
Must have been killed on impact. Didn't seem to react when. Strange place to lay down in a small wooden box.
He was drunk at the time.
Inconsiderate of his friends chucking dirt on top of him. Always said his friends
Goblins
were twats.
mean.
They were just
Goblins
trying to
mean.
work
Okay, well, they start to the priest starts to talk about the Burgermeister and starts to perform the eulogy, and as the coffin is placed upon the grave, well, is lowered into the grave.
Well, now's the perfect time for the show to start.
What's everyone going to do while Obby is getting ready for his grand performance?
you shut
I question, would we get away with telling everyone we were like goblins of death and we're going to take him to the afterlife?
up? Oh, God.
I mean, I have a +5 on deception, but I don't know if I'd be able to pull that off.
Yes, that
Well.
might be somewhat awkward.
If my performance roll is still valid, then you'd have to outdo that, right, to get their attention?
Well, only one person's
Or-
paying attention.
That's why I'm slowly making my way to where the priest is.
Oh,
That's the one in color, right? That's the priest.
Yep.
Well, I'll let everybody else figure out what they're gonna do before I get into shenanigans.
He has shenanigans in mind. Be afraid. So what are other people going to do? Okay, let's start with Borkle and Norman.
What am I gonna do?
Well, basically, there's a rich man's funeral going on ahead of you.
I mean, I was going for kind of a burglar build. I don't suppose, but I don't suppose I'd be thinking of picking the pockets of the attendees right now.
No, but we could ransack the church.
Or you could ransack the buildings that you were sort of looking at earlier.
Yeah, but I know there are living things in there.
There's noisy things in there.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see.
And also remember, you got to think of what Norman would do.
I mean,
I know that's not an easy thing to do, given there's nothing to run away from.
Oh, there's always something to run away from.
Knowing Norman, he would go up to the priest and ask, "Is he dead yet?"
I was just about to make that joke. You beat me by 1 second.
Me and Ollie are always on the same page.
Only he'd ask, can he have his stuff?
That too. That would be second question. Is he dead yet? Yes, I'm sure he's dead. Can I have his stuff?
No. Are you actually going to do that?
Oh no. Okay. Through this particular campaign, though, I mean, he's basically been showing up and attacking things, neither of which I particularly want to have him do.
You're going to attack one of the mourners. Going to attack one of the mourners. Urge to kill rising.
Attack a coffin.
Jump in
Who are
front
you
of
grieving?
any-
Who are you grieving? You clearly are not grieving for my friend who died, so therefore your grieving is making me angry.
Okay. Oh.
You're stealing goblin grief that should be kept to goblins.
Oh Lord. Yeah, that feels exactly like something he'd say.
Like accusing them of stepping on his grief. Like clearly this is a funeral for someone who died several days ago, but to him it's like you're stepping on my grief for my colleague Faraz.
Yeah, but those tokens look like they probably mean business. I don't much want to get the party killed just because I know she's dumb enough to do that.
Are you saying that because two of them very much look like an angry black man?
Oh no, it's pulling an extra credits on us.
They're just generic citizens. They're just generic citizens. I just happened to pick the same one twice.
You can tell by the width of the nose.
You can tell they're Barovian citizens because they're light blue.
They all look the same to me.
No, weirdly, Barovian citizens in the artwork are always a pale light blue, unless they're like named. The rest of them is like light blue.
Okay, that's a good tip for gaming from now on. If you see someone who's coloured, he's probably named, and that sounded wrong.
If they're coloured, they've got a name, so therefore they're a person. Positive discrimination.
Yeah, let's be positive about it. If their portrait is in colour, you have to ask them for their ID.
Is there anywhere nearby to hide?
Yeah, the church.
Right, now everyone's going to run to the church.
There's the church or there's the Undercroft.
Ooh, the Undercroft.
So basically the crypt.
So look more.
Sorry?
No, the Blackadder reference, as Jack wasn't here, it felt appropriate that someone to make the inane reference he would.
Well, Borko, if you want to do me a favour, I really could do with a holy symbol. Go find me one in that church.
Oh yeah, sure. Are you actually making that request in character?
Oh yeah. My next level is in cleric. I need a holy symbol. Go find me one.
Okay. Can I roll investigation for it, see if I can find one in the church that I can just explain?
The entranceway to the church is on the side where the mourners are all stood. But as I said, you might be able to find your way. You know from experience that, as I said, you might be able to sneak into the crypt and up through the... There's usually like a way into the church through the crypt.
Okay, I'll sneak into the crypt then. Is that a stealth roll?
A perception roll first.
Perception roll, rolling. 5.
You don't hear anything.
Alright, rolling stealth to sneak into the crypt. 25.
Oh,
that he passes.
Until he gets jumped. Sorry, Ollie.
No, I knew the risks.
You are getting jumped.
I rolled a 25 on stealth. I should be practically invisible.
Yeah, except the person who's inside is pretty much waiting for the door to open. You're not invisible. He saw the door open, and he's pretty much pouncing on you the second you walk in.
And even if you were invisible with the door
So
open and you heard the calls, he might attack anyway.
So what's Namron doing? Because that's where we were. Ollie and Namron were making their decisions.
Yes. Where's Namron?
Would you have taken him with you?
He wouldn't have gone. Unless we all went.
Yeah.
You know that's true.
That's
this is true. Like, I was just acting on a personal errand request from a colleague. Absolutely no reason to bother with it.
Sorry, Ollie.
He's just stood watching the funeral, getting angry.
Just in a corner, steaming.
Yeah, because this isn't Varaz's funeral. They're stepping on his grief. Bastards.
Are you sure he's not going to walk up to the grave and dump the ashes that he's been holding in his t-shirt into the grave so he gets a
You
burial
know what?
as
If
well?
you want to keep Varas's ashes, just take the human satchel he kept his gold in.
I'm pretty sure. No, I think all your items went as well because we'd have taken
Yeah.
your gold.
Yeah, all your stuff went.
No, actually, to be fair, the human skin satchel could have fallen to the ground because I would have had it in my hand to receive that gold. Because I was tricked.
You weren't tricked.
Bloody was.
No, you weren't.
I mean,
A hypothetical was asked.
Okay.
no, like,
But he tricked me into selling him a pie. Her a
No,
pie.
he didn't. He didn't. No, he didn't.
As I said to Hawk when I discussed this with him, if they want to think that I knew exactly what was going to unfold and how it would unfold, and I have Lex Luthor levels of planning things out, by all means, but that means you should not be fucking with me.
No. You see, I didn't say you were a mastermind trying to get me killed. I just said you tricked me into selling you a pie to see what would happen. Not thinking it would be I turned to dust. And I said, I had a feel. And I said, I had to roleplay a character that didn't realize he was being tricked, even though I was like, just kill me. That's good. That's good roleplay, people.
Okay, for the purposes of just putting a number to it, even though, as I said, you're not in the combat, can you all roll initiative?
Sure.
Oh, now I roll a good one.
no,
7.
Fuck, I can't roll a good roll to save my life today. Jesus Christ.
I got a 4. I am as far removed from the notion of combat as I can be.
Okay, I've got a 7, so
Abby is like tunnel vision right now.
Okay, so sorry about this, Ollie,
I'll
but
be
you're getting,
fucking-
as I said, you're getting jumped.
For his dinner.
So you're being clawed.
alright.
So it's an 18.
Yep, that's through.
They've grappled you.
Hey, what the hell? Get off me!
You can't grapple the target. You would get the escape opportunity during your next turn. So it's your turn.
snooping as usual.
Oh wait, no, he gets. Sorry, he gets 2 attacks. So the second one is going to be a bite.
Oh, I just realised what that is.
What is it?
I'm not telling you.
17.
Yep, that's it.
It's sounding an awful lot like the door that he already had problems with.
Oh no, 100 times worse than the door.
Not the door!
Not the door!
Portal's worst enemy.
Oh, fuck my door!
6 piercing damage.
Ow.
And 7 necrotic damage.
Oh god.
Ah! I'm gonna fucking die.
Well,
You're being
technically,
drained
yeah,
by
you
a
might come back.
vampire.
Oh god! All this being sucked by someone under.
It's your turn.
Filming.
It's my turn. Right,
Yeah.
what do I roll to get out of this grapple?
It'd be like an athletics check.
Can I roll acrobatics?
Yeah.
I've just got a higher modifier on that. Not that it matters. 15.
15. You one of the people who's... Oh, even if you did get the -1, you'd still get out. So yeah, you're out.
Okay. Right. No one else has any way of knowing that I'm currently...
No. And with
No.
with Obby's performance
suck on
going
it.
on still, they're not going to hear you. Especially with everyone aside from one of you having tinnitus.
What?
I'm thinking the ideal... I'm thinking the ideal thing to do is run. I don't think I'm gonna win this one.
Just imagine you running in like in Harry Potter.
Sure.
Vampire! Vampire! In the
You don't even know
dungeon!
what the vampire is.
I just thought you'd like to know. Just hit the ground.
I've been bitten!
I've been bitten and he didn't even give me his phone number. Kinky fuck.
Right, well, okay, I'm gonna bonus action nimble escape and fucking run. I'm not winning this fight. I'm not.
So you're going to come running, sprinting out of the church, well, out of the undercroft.
Yeah.
So you'll basically end the combat, doing the sensible thing.
Well done. We've done it once. Now to never
done
do it
the-
again.
You've done the sensible thing for once. Fortunately, he doesn't follow you.
Okay. Okay, so running the undercroft back to the party.
That's a freaking vampire.
That guy bit.
So, do I know it was a vampire? Do I know what a vampire is?
I think it was
No,
established early on, and we don't know what those
Yeah,
are.
Yeah. We don't really know what it is.
Hello.
How you doing? Are you having a good day?
Ish.
Wait,
How was
has
how
Jack
was
just
the
turned up
show?
Just in time to twat something.
Sounds like it.
And here's what he does.
If that's what you guys would like me to do.
Literally.
Oh, good. We've got a robot. Wonderful.
Oh no, because remember we
This-
decided he wouldn't go in there because not everyone else was going in there. So
No, but will he see Ollie running out holding neck?
yeah.
I got sucked on a first date. Lucky sod.
Yeah, it looks like Ollie's gonna have a hickey.
Oh, I am very tempted to. I'm very tempted to say I didn't know you went to Thailand, Ollie.
I hope you paid for dinner first.
Someone pricked me on the neck and tried to drink my blood. What the hell is wrong with these people in this town?
I don't know. Maybe
Drink
he
that.
found you attractive. You maybe hurt his feelings when you ran out.
Getting up with feelings, what about my neck?
I start looking at him going, do you taste particularly good?
Ah.
I wouldn't have thought so, but evidence suggests.
I'm gonna go up and look at these holes on his neck.
Very close together. Like the sort you've seen certain bats do to lone wanderers.
Just because I can't resist, I'm gonna give it a lick.
Oh.
I want to see if he tastes. I want to see if he tastes good. And when I lick him, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, I guess everyone has to have a hobby.
What is it with Ollie and getting? What is it with Ollie and getting like treatment in weird ways? Yeah, it was like late.
I was like,
He's not a fan of traditional medicine.
How can
Yeah,
I
that's
do this in a
true.
way I get to taste him as well? I'll lick him.
Well, it was like,
You're always
you know.
just not.
Well, it was like, you know, thinking using lay on hands,
Yeah,
but
it's
like
not
laying on her hands
it's a
somewhere
lot.
else. Lay on hands doesn't have to be with your hands.
Yeah. Seems to be a theme with my characters, doesn't it? Now that you mention it.
Well, it could be that you have the taste of a lion.
On the plus side, nice max roll for heal. That was always good.
For some reason, I can't join the Roll20.
Oh, that's all right. Well, you know, keep trying to join, but for the moment, Ollie's been expertly playing your character.
Down to
Really?
the T.
Been eerie.
Yeah.
Spooky, in
Oh
fact.
god, what's he
Some of-
done?
Some of his choices.
Absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
I went round the town
He only engaged in the sort of combat that you would engage in, and at the moment he's presently seething over the funeral that's going on.
Oh, someone died.
Yeah, it's a funeral for someone else who's not Varaz, and Ollie decided that, you know, you would be very upset with that.
Someone who's good at barbecue.
Yeah, they're stepping on your grief.
Okay, so I've joined a campaign where I'm just ticked off.
So what else?
Like, you haven't done
Welcome to the
anything
world
that
of playing a barbarian.
Barbarians
Unless you're Hans and you're just positive about everything.
I figured at some point,
Barbarians being ticked off. Paladins, lawfully stupid. Rogues, doing it from behind.
I figured at some,
Everything.
I figured at some point,
Druids, bestiality. Monks, that annoying ad that constantly plays on YouTube about dragonic monks and how they can shove Fizzban's thing of dragons up their ass. Because I'm sick and tired of that freaking ad. And also, halflings with great weapons is freaking cheating. Do not be advertising. Yeah. Tell the people advertising D&D beyond that. Because they start a level 5 paladin who's a halfling, and according to them it's like, but I spoke to my DM about it, and they're starting with a great weapon.
They're halflings. The weapon would be bigger than them.
You know, this is a great
I've seen
weapon,
that
it's
ad.
often bigger than a human.
I've seen that ad too many times, and it ticks me off every freaking time. That, and I have no idea who the content creators are, because they're like, D&D content creator. Amy Darlin. I was like, who? Who are you?
It'd be like Frodo trying to use Sauron's mace.
It's like anyone
You know-
trying to use Sauron's mace.
Well, yeah. I don't think it's got very good balance. You know, you lose a lot of power on the upswing. He seems to.
Yeah,
It
I
would be
wouldn't- I
much
wouldn't use
better
it
if
on
it
an
was.
upswing.
Well, it's like what they say about Mjolnir. You know, if the handle's too long, you lose a lot of power on the upswing.
No, you want to use it like Amy Rose does with a hammer. You want to swing it around and around and around in the air and then land on them.
That would have made Lord of the Rings infinitely more amusing at the start if he did that. He just does that through the elven
Or
lines
spin
at the
attack.
start, just Sauron tornado
Cyclone
attack.
spin.
Yeah. Although then again, I just now want to see Sauron do a spinning bird kick. But
I want to see him do a Psycho Crusher.
But okay, well, as Norman hasn't actually had a turn, aside from Molly, sort of in front of you is the funeral. In front of him, basically, is the funeral of the Burgermeister of the town. So basically, the local mayor, sort of rich person. He's clearly got money. Yeah, got a lot of money. He's got some influential friends here, clearly. Obby is performing a performance, sort of doing some fireworks and things, you know, working the crowd. Of which one or two people are paying attention, the rest are busy grieving and also lowering the body into the grave, so they can't really pay a full attention to him. Ollie's just come running back out of the crypt with bite marks in his throat, well, in his neck. So yeah, it was going to be you next, and then you happen to
Bobby
turn
needs
up.
to change his plan. He needs to start seeing Evanescence. Make it look like the funeral from Daredevil.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to offend him if he says, "Wake me up inside." 'Cause that fucker ain't waking up.
I'm gonna ask Ollie's character, what happened to you?
The same thing that always seems to happen.
Something tried to eat you.
Let me try to eat me.
I hate this town.
Did they follow you?
No, it doesn't seem like they did. Like, Jumanji, it was a vampire, but I'm not sure we know what those are.
We don't. We don't know what a vampire is.
Yeah.
Odd marks they did on your neck. If they wanted to kill you, why didn't they slash it? You know, from ear to ear.
I didn't stop to ask him.
Why not? Could have been good insight into your opponents. Yeah.
Well, he might have been unarmed.
Slashing something is not conducive to is not always the best way. When you want to eat something, you use your teeth.
Someone tried to eat him?
Wouldn't be the first time.
With small tiny pinpricks like these on his neck? How does that
Maybe
work?
Well, maybe they weren't trying to eat him so much as drink him.
Supposed to mash him to a pulp if you want to drink him.
Well, some creatures tend to pierce their prey. Sometimes to inject things into them.
You
might
my
be-
bag. Pull out a straw. Come here, Ollie.
No. They might have bitten. Something might have bitten him and implanted eggs in him or something. He might be pregnant.
What?
Check.
Don't get angry. Hey, don't get hysterical. Not in your condition.
Is there any way Is there any way to check that?
We'll have to
Well,
wait.
that he's
9
pregnant. It's far too early.
months. Too early. We've got to wait for him to get the bump and get the cravings.
I can give him a full medical exam later on if you like.
Give him a full medical examination now. Need to
As
know
I
if
said,
he,
it's-
we need to know if he, we need to know if he's
pregnant.
infected with something.
Be like, Hawker, you're gonna need to come in here, take off all your clothes, and bend over because this is mighty cold. as I extend the fishing rod to its full length in my arm.
This is potentially a waste of time, but I think I should do a persuasion check to see if anyone will go with that.
Okay, go
I don't
for
know, you might have
it.
we might have to.
This is
How
rolling with
Oh my
this is rolling with
goodness.
disadvantage, so this is
How
probably
do
a
I-
waste of time.
How's your
Oh
artificer
my
skill?
God.
Like, can you build something for a colonoscopy?
Here's
Oh
got a
my
fishing
God.
rod.
Okay.
Okay,
So
okay, to
I rolled a
go-
7.
Yeah, not good. Why did you roll with disadvantage?
Because it says because it's got D next to persuasion. It's got disadvantage next to persuasion.
Yeah, that's only in certain situations.
Oh, do you want me to roll again naturally?
Well, the dice would have gone in order, so you did actually get a nat 20.
Okay. You want to count that then?
It depends on what difficulty Cliff would like to Trigger would like to put as his, to be persuaded to do something scientific, which he was thinking about doing anyway.
No, I'm very much happy that when we take a break to give him a full medical.
Well, I've just
Yeah.
persuaded you to do it now. If you want to go with it.
No, we can't strip him off now. Plus,
Why not? Wrong.
there's a thing just round the corner to try to kill him.
You can handle that if you're worried.
I haven't got an
So-
hour to give him a full medical here.
We'll have to imply it at the end of the session.
We're definitely going to give you that full medical, but we're not doing it now.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I'm
It'd
gonna
be
have to be
inappropriate to do a full medical in front of witnesses in a graveyard
Yeah, I guess.
in daylight.
I guess I'm gonna have to be the assistant.
Well, as a barbarian, I wouldn't care for such stuff like that. So I've
Oh, good.
I've just
got the
endeavoured
fix-
to
I've got the
persuade
fix
you.
to do it.
Okay,
Right.
so
Maybe like that scene from fucking Gremlins 2. Is it safe?
right, is that where that's from?
Yeah.
Because they quote that in Hot Shots.
With the crazy cheese-covered fucking nutcase one.
Because the dentist says
He's
that
strapped to the
in
dentist chair.
the dentist says that in Hot Shots, and I kept wondering, like, where is this? I know this is from somewhere, but I could not for years. I've been trying to work out where the hell that's from.
You know me, I don't forget a scene.
So, okay, so Ob's still doing his performance, and so unless there's anything he wants to change up in it,
I was going to say,
as I
Well,
said, you've got one person's
if only one
attention.
person's paying it.
Well,
So,
there's only a
noticing that
cra-
not everybody's watching me.
It's only a crowd of 6,
Mhm.
and they're clearly it's only a crowd of 6, and you wouldn't be too disappointed because 4 of them are still lowering the body into the thing, so they will probably be watching in a minute. It's like their hands are full.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's
But,
like why they're not. It's
no, I
why
was
they're
just gonna
not.
say,
It's like why they're not clapping is clearly because like their hands are full. Otherwise, they'd be like joining in. You know, your performance was that good. Yeah, it's
Hobby
like
Logic
it's-
says they
it's-
should just drop it.
No. Obby's not that rude. No, it would be like, they got to be respectful, and then they'll join in. It's like they clearly are like rushing it so they can join in. You know. Yeah, because they are absolutely. You can see it in their eyes. They just desperately want to join in. Yeah, that's why they're not saying a lot. They're just like, get this done. Get this done.
What do you want us to do about the psychopath that bit you? Would you like us to go fuck him up?
I mean, I was just sneaking in there to try and steal you that holy symbol that you said you needed. But I mean, if you think it's best to go and fuck him up, you know, I'm feeling better now. I can do that.
Is the smell of the wounded animal coming from there?
Yeah, that was the other side of the chapel. So yeah, that is the same direction.
I'm gonna turn over.
Yeah, if you want to have a wander over there, following the scent.
I'm just gonna approach the door the bulb will burst out of, and just make sure that's what I was tracking.
Yep, the scent goes exactly to there and into there.
Run away. One, two, three, get up.
Of course, if Ollie hasn't watched that yet, he probably doesn't get the reference.
I mean, I can infer from what he said what happens.
You still haven't seen Ghostbusters.
No, I said we've got to do a watch party where we do both films.
Yes. Still wait.
2 or 4. Cowards.
I'll happily do all 4. I will do all 5. You know I don't care.
No, I own a cap 4 in the Ghostbusters films as Ghostbusters films.
I'm only keen to watch the first one myself. I mean, I'd probably only watch Afterlife just for the ending when we see Egon again.
Spoilers!
Well, we know the actor.
Shut up! Spoilers!
I wasn't talking about the
Shut
film.
up!
I was talking about the actor.
Shut up! You already said Egon was there. Shut it!
You little one should stay behind me, and I'll charge in.
For shame.
As I charge in, I would like to rage.
Okay, well, let's restart this combat encounter.
Let Mama show you how it's done.
Okay, everyone roll initiative. I assume everyone aside from Obby is
Fuck,
going
this one
in.
was way worse.
This one was way better.
This one was about the same.
Terrible.
I got a fucking 4.
So did I.
This one was noticeably worse.
Do you want me to roll this too?
No, because you're
Okay.
gonna be busy.
I was gonna say
Unless he
Pretty
sees
sure.
us flying through a window, then he might want to join in.
Yeah, I included him on the list, so yeah, there's if you end up getting like flung through a stained glass window or something like that, there's always the option. Okay, so looks like Clee is first. Let me swap map because I believe there is an Undercroft map, which would be better.
Right, now if we go in here and there's a load of Spider-Man villains, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Oh, helps if I do the right one. Oh yeah, there we go. Undercroft church map. Joke. Sorry, I accidentally copied the wrong thing. It just copied the notation. It's like, why is it saying E5?
Like battleships, perhaps?
There we go. Who got the highest roll?
I think that was me on 22 or 24.
Yeah, so... Just going to put the others at the top of the stairs until it's their turn. So you're out of the way. Okay. There you go. And
Trying to figure out, do we go for kill or do we go for keep everyone alive? I think we go for keep everyone alive. I will activate my protection Eldritch Cannon.
okay.
That bonus action so everyone can gain intelligence in
Some of them do from the pie.
I know some
People who ate the pie today.
Right, so anyone who hasn't got 8 temporary hit points, gain 8 temporary fucking hit points.
Hey. Thank you.
I'm going to just move out the way unless I make up down the stairs.
Okay, next in the turn order is Borkle.
Alright, where am I?
He'll be buried under loads of characters at the moment.
Oh, there I am. Right. Can I see the vampire?
Yes, you can just make him out in the other side of the thing, other side of the room.
Alright, short bow. I'm gonna shoot him.
Because on
So
the
walk
stream,
down the
he's
stairs. That's the fucker. That's the fucker that bit me.
15 to hit.
Duff him up.
okay. 15. Yep, that's a hit.
Alright, rolling piercing damage. 10.
So 5 damage.
Short bow damage is piercing, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
The attack point is greater than your opponent's monster's defense points. The difference comes out of damage to their life points.
You know what, I think I'm gonna add Fury of the Small to that for 3 extra damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use cunning action to use bonus action hide. If I can. Like, I mean, there's a lot of shadows here. I mean, it probably wouldn't work anyway, but I've got no other bonus actions to take. So I'm gonna try hiding.
Okay.
Probably in this corner here.
So I believe that means it's Ankle Shanker's turn. So don't worry, I'm just going to move you down and make sure that you've got your movement privileges. No, that's the wrong one. No. Yep. And you can see as well.
Excellent. And getting perspective lighting, excellent. Okay. Just that, and short bow as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
16. Okay. 8 piercing,
And I use Fury of the Small to do another 2.
Okay. Canucks, it's your turn. Yep.
Right. Can I see it? If I go down, can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it from the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, how far away is it?
Presently.
So I can't really see much on the screen. Right.
45 feet.
Okay, so it's a bit far away from me, so I'm gonna stand next to Clee and I'm gonna hold an action. Gets close, an unarmed strike.
Okay. Well, it's its turn. It's going after Ankle Shankar.
Shokara.
And it's going for first attack. It's going to be a claw attack. 24 to hit.
That does hit.
And so, okay, 9 damage.
Okay. I've actually sustained damage now this campaign. Okay.
14 on the second.
Miss.
That's a miss. Okay, Namron, it's your turn.
Okay, where's the target?
The target is attacking Ankle Shankar at the bottom of the stairs. Well, it's about 20 feet away.
Okay. I'd like to run in and attack it if I can.
Yeah.
You might want to rage first.
Yeah, I'll rage first.
Yep.
Okay, that's... need to... where did I put it? There it is. Okay, attacking with Revenant Double-Bladed Scimitar of Suffering.
Yeah. That's a hit.
23. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on, something just went up. Sorry, it looked like something was going wrong with my internet for a second there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rolling damage.
Damage.
That's 12, just the base damage. Plus 1d4.
Yeah, 1d4 force damage, I think.
4.
Yeah.
Is there anything I'm forgetting?
+2 for your raging.
Yeah, I was going to say, does that automatically go on, or...?
No, it doesn't.
The additional D4 is necrotic damage, if that's relevant.
Ooh. Okay, thanks
So-
for mentioning that.
Do I roll anything else?
That's up to you.
Oh no, he's used his bonus action, used his action, so no.
Oh yeah. I forgot you used this bonus action too. Yeah, Raven, it's your turn.
I am currently stuck in a wall.
I was Bethesda'd out on us.
Well, I'm gonna run behind him and I'm gonna give him 2 claws. First one is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Leave the small hairy one alone. 8. Slashing damage, and then an 18 to hit
Yeah, that's a hit.
for 11 slashing damage. I pre-raged before I came in here.
Yep.
I have no bonus actions.
Clee, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go here. I believe Ankle Shanker's taken some damage.
Taken 1, because I had temporary hit points, so I will not look injured that much.
Oh no, I saw him hit you, so I'm gonna pop the temporary hit points again. So you gain 4. Or is it 5? I think it's 5. 5, yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's temporary hit points, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm going to try and shoot him with a firebolt, see if that he likes that any. 19, I'm assuming is a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
2 damage. Not great on the damage. Back off. No, actually, back off. I want to jump behind Ankle Shanker and the Barbarian. Finish my movement.
Okay.
To avoid the opportunity attack.
Borkle, it's your turn.
Let him suckle you again.
Okay, rolling to hit with the short bow. That's 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Roll piercing.
Okay. Okay. Ankle Shanker, it's your turn.
Okay, yes, fucker, attacked me. I just stab with shiny sword. I'm going to use the silvered short sword and get a 14.
That's a miss.
I am not surprised. And, okay, I'm going to disengage as a bonus action. And yeah, that's me.
Okay, Nux, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Thinking I can get close to it this turn.
You can get right in there if you want
Okay. Right, I'm gonna get in close, and then I'm gonna do an unarmed strike. Or
to. You've got advantage because you're flanking with the dog.
okay, I should roll it. Oh, well, I got a 19 anyway.
Always roll it because you could get a crit.
Okay.
Oh no, even if you just rolled a second d20, that would...
Okay, I got a 21. Dirty 21.
30-21, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And for 7 damage, and then I want to blows to make 2 more unarmed strikes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to spend the key point. Roll another flurry of blows. Advantage. For a 10, so that's a miss.
Yeah.
Second one. 19.
That's a hit.
For 5 damage.
Yep.
Okay, and that's all I can do.
Okay, at the start of its turn, it gets 10 hit points back.
Does that happen if he gets hit by fire, though? Because I know
Yes.
troll regens.
Yes, it does.
Hit him with fire, not sunlight.
Oh yeah, it's radiant.
And it's going after Nux.
Joy.
Can I use my reaction, please?
You have an attack reaction?
I do. I took the feat Sentinel.
Come on. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Because of the, I took the phobia, so I took the feat Sentinel, which allows me to make an attack against something that attacks something other than me within 5 feet.
Yeah, but isn't
20 for 25?
Hold on, but doesn't the target have to be within 5 feet?
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you,
No,
you
so
can use a
the
reaction.
attacker has to be within 5 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
the attack has to be within 5 feet of me. Because I'm
Okay.
just making an attack against him. I'm not defending any damage he will. So even if I, so even his attack was for 14 slashing damage. Yay, I did
Okay.
slightly more than you regenerated.
No, you did less.
Resistances, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to have a conversation with you at some point about this, because as an awakened animal, I have absolutely fuck all way of getting a magic item or silvered item to get around resistances.
Okay, so that's a 15 to hit Nux. So that's a miss. Oh. Sorry, he's nowhere near the front. That damage you took, Ollie, you couldn't actually heal that.
You can only heal the bite, can't you?
No,
You can't heal the necrotic damage.
No, he can't heal the the necrotic. That takes that off your that takes it off your maximum hit points.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you'd be 7 points, wasn't it? The
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Okay, got nat 20 hitting him this time. Do the damage or do the grapple? Damage. $14 damage.
I'd like to intercept some of that.
Okay.
So it's 9 plus something. Really should have this written down. Plus 2, so 11. I negate 11.
Okay, so he takes 3 damage. Well, she takes 3 damage. Okay, Namron, it's your turn.
Right. Wondering if it's worth raging this time or attack twice.
You've already raged once, so it lasts for a while.
All right, I guess I'll attack twice then. Rolling to hit. It's a nat 1.
Bad luck.
Rolling to hit again. It's a 5.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Missed twice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll hit him.
That's it for me then.
Obby is still outside. Raven, it's your turn. Raven, it's your turn.
Yes, I was just trying to decide whether I should try pulling him away from everybody. No, I'll just go. I'll just keep the claw attacks for 16.
That's a hit.
11 slashing damage.
Yeah.
16 again. For 8 slashing damage.
Okay, so we're back up the top with Clee.
I think Nux took some
No, I took.
damage.
No, I didn't take any damage.
No, you took temporary damage. Went up for the temporary damage.
Oh, right. It was less than 3, wasn't it? But it was 3, wasn't it?
Well, the thing is, I can do it every turn as my bonus action, and I haven't got anything else to waste my bonus action on, so I'm going to try and top you back up.
Okay.
So that's 10.
Oh, 10 extra hit points, or just back up to 10?
So you're back at temporary hit points back up to 10.
Okay, I'll just fix that. Done.
As the fire didn't do shit, I'm just going to put a bullet through it. That is a nat 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
27. So this is a magical weapon for 15 points of damage.
Nice.
That is my turn though. I'm going to reposition myself behind those. And then
Okay, Borkle, it's your turn. Okay. That's a hit.
I do believe. Ollie, I do believe you would get sneak attack damage at this point. Yeah, you don't need advantage on the roll if there's another enemy at the target within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the roll.
Sorry, at this point, how do I act on that?
You just say your sneak attack and roll the sneak attack damage that should exist under attack others on your action tab.
Oh, okay, that's an extra d6. Okay, rolling sneak attack damage. That's another 4 for a total of 11. Bonus action, nimble escape to get back away from it. And that'll be it for me.
Okay. Ankle Shanker, it's your turn.
It is very much going to be much the same, except with a silver short sword rather than a normal short sword. So come in, stab with short sword. Miss with short sword. Run away, disengage as bonus action.
Two rogues are just flipping over each other back and forth.
Oh yes, tried to stab them up. Wait, would I have been flanking there? I wouldn't have, would I?
No, you'd want to go.
No.
Yeah, I'll remember for next time. Yeah.
Nux, it's your turn.
Right, well. Well, I don't get advantage this time, do I? So.
You do, Wolf's still there.
Oh yeah, so roll an advantage for an unarmed strike for 9. Miss.
Yeah, it's a miss.
But I did attack, so I get a bonus. $21 to hit, dirty.
Yeah.
For 7 damage.
Okay. Vampire's turn. More temporary more hit points. This time it's just going to go after the wolf.
But it's learning.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
26. It's not going to do any damage. It's going for the grapple. $17 on the bite.
Yeah, that's it.
5 piercing.
Halved, yeah.
6 necrotic.
Yep.
Oh, some nice health back. And Namron's turn.
Okay, let's try this again. How long did you say rage lasted?
It's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, but in fighting terms, it goes a bit slower.
Okay, I'll assume I'm still in rage then.
Yeah.
It lasts 10 rounds.
You've had 12 seconds of a 10-minute rage. You're entering second 13 to 18.
Rage lasts a minute, it's 10 rounds.
So 10
Oh,
minutes.
yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
Yep, that's a hit. Right, rolling base damage. Base damage was 12. Plus 2 melee damage with strength weapons.
Yeah.
Right, rolling my 1d4. That's a 6.
The vampire drops to the ground.
What, have I killed him?
And I keep hitting him just to make sure that.
Well, he's just taken an extra 3 damage.
Mm.
If you want me to keep hitting him, I will.
Well, it's dead.
Also, to be fair, it was dead when the fight started, being a vampire.
I mean, technically, yeah.
Suppose by that logic, he's probably not dead enough.
Oh, come on, the Victor. Come on, I'm pretty sure some ancient societies' bodies just to try them again.
I'm just going to poke it in the eye with my sword then if the combat's over. It's dead! It's definitely dead!
Yeah, it doesn't respond at all when you poke it in the eye. There's no like conscious sort of reaction. It's kind of like the old needle in the joke from Sharp about like, oh yeah, to check people aren't succumbing to fever, they poke him in the eye with a needle. It's like, you think he's got a needle? Jesus freaking bayonet.
Well, I've just used a scimitar. I guess that's my turn then.
Yeah, as I said, that's basically combat done. Yeah.
Well, we should have asked if he knew Strahd.
Well, I don't think he was in the mood. He's very. I mean, look, he's had a bit of goblin and a bit of dog.
All the weirdos.
Clearly needed a Snickers.
Yeah. Too bad there
Making me hungry now.
No, he needed a Borkle, really.
No, what he needs is a Slim Jim.
Yeah, he really fancied a Borkle.
Oh, the Borkle is tasty. I tried it.
Oh, bowl of Borkle.
Okay, I need a chocolate bar now.
So is that you confirming that Borkles are in fact taste uncommonly good for a goblin for some reason?
Apparently.
Apparently, Borkle tastes like Snickers.
10 out of 10 would bite again.
He's kind of sweet with a hint of cinnamon.
I'm not going to make a joke there.
So yeah. Yeah, you can leave if you want.
We could investigate the body.
I'm going to investigate the crypt.
Because I'm not really sure what he is, so yeah,
That's
I'm willing
a very
to.
good point. We should check him.
Yeah, because this is the thing that bit him. Plus, this might be a new genre of book I can write.
You can probably
Okay, I rolled a 21 to investigate it.
Perhaps someone at some point could do an interview with such a creature.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe I can write a romance thing with one where he sparkles. Nah, that's just fucking stupid.
You could call it something inspirational, and I mean the name just I've got a name. Interview with the Borkle Biter.
Interview with. If only we knew what he was.
Well, as I said, I said interview with the Borkle Biter.
Ah, the Borkle Biter.
Yeah.
Ah.
Doesn't it just roll off the tongue?
Oh, the kids will love it.
Yeah. He's a Borkle Biter.
That's what we're just going to refer to vampires as now.
Srahd, the Borkle Biter.
It's another Borkle Biter. He must be some sort of higher level Borkle Biter.
One of such esteem. Greetings, sir.
It would be hilarious if the next one we come across went straight for Borkle.
Wow, they just really like him. He's like sugar to these things.
Well, I said he's sweet and kind of cinnamony.
Well, anyway, I've rolled a 21, so investigate him.
He's got like loads of stuff. He's not carrying much. He's not really carrying anything. He's just wearing like rags.
Well, I'm not really checking for his possessions. I'm checking him in general because the teeth thing. Clee mentioned the bites and things. But he's very clearly humanoid.
He's got strange teeth.
Okay.
He's got
Are we talking regular vampire? Jumanji? Are we talking regular vampire or Nosferatu buck teeth?
He's got proper buck teeth.
Oh God, he's
got proper pointy teeth.
This is going to sound really wrong. I hand you my pliers.
I'm going to take his pliers, and then I'm going to like remove. I'm just going to open his mouth and just look at Borkle and go, "Is this the one that bit you?"
That's the one.
I'm going to sniff his teeth. And go, yeah, that smells of Borkle, all right.
You can tell from the bite from the 21. You can tell by the bite radius.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it and just go, okay. As a writer of great fiction myself and seeing many monsters in my time, I am going to declare this thing a Borkle biter.
Nice ring to it.
He looks human, but those teeth. Unless this person doesn't have this town doesn't have an orthodontist. Well, interesting creature.
You can tell there's something very strange about the teeth. Like it helps to consume the blood. Like the teeth have a sort of almost like a hollowing to them to help ingest the blood. Like it was eating the blood.
Sis.
It wasn't just biting Borkle for his delicious taste.
I'm going to invite Clee over and go, sis, look at these teeth.
That's why I handed you the pliers.
Yeah, I'm going to yank his teeth. I'm going to yank those two teeth out.
It'd be good for referencing.
Roll me a that'd be sleight of hand.
Okay, sleight of hand, 7.
Oh no, it's enough. It's enough because it'll be something that you're working at.
Yeah.
It's like you realise that just yanking it out isn't going to work. So you're there working it loose, like you would realise with removing a tooth.
Yeah, I mean like with the dentist when they start swirling it around a little bit in the gums.
And pushing it. Yeah, it's because they push it up to break the seal.
Yeah.
And then they pull it. And that's basically what you've discovered. You've basically discovered how to actually pull teeth.
Yeah, and I'm just Namron, just lend me a boot a minute.
I'm gonna ask you to grab me like a conga line, like right around my waist. No touching my butt. Now, Rod, what's that? 3, 2.
So yeah, you've removed the incisors.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna look at them and just like carefully hand them to Clee without poking it with a sharp end. Look at these.
I feel like we should stick these in the bag and I can run and identify them later.
Okay, you stick them in the bag.
Don't any poison or anything.
As for the body, it's too bad there's not a coat hook or anything I can just pin him on.
Stick him on the wall.
No, if I got a nat 20, I was going to uppercut him and ask if there was like anything like a coat hang, like things at a coat hook or something.
Well, did anyone else want to do anything in the basement, or are you ready to head back out?
Well, we did come in here for a holy symbol, so maybe Orkle can do his job.
If he goes in the church and gets bit again, it'll be funny.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna head towards the church to try and find all the symbols. Is there a way into the church from the crypt?
Yeah.
Just sort of following you and going, no way, there's a good chance he was just a crazy hobo.
Crazy hobo with some messed up teeth, but he seems to live on a liquid diet.
See, I've seen this in the human world before. I think they're crackheads.
Yes, although usually the crackheads have less teeth.
And
This one's
awful.
That would explain why this one took so long. Though with the holes in the teeth, I'm theorizing he either drinks them like a Pepsi, or ingests things like eggs or something. We might need to keep an eye on Borkle. Shall I get the rubber glove?
Yes.
And the lube?
Yes.
Well, you come out in the vestry behind the altar.
No, he wasn't a homicidal. Was he?
He's not there because he's still outside doing the ceremony. The church is all smashed up.
Beware of this encrusted
The Borkle point. Hey, that's an idea for some merchandise. And for those of you that are learned and can't spell very well, we're gonna call it a BB. Got 2 BBs in the neck.
You gotta watch out for Strahd and the other Borkle biters. Barovian.
My favorite part of this is when...
It's a Barovian Borkle biter.
Careful.
A BBB.
Watch out! He's about to Borkle.
Has he got any Borkle biter lacerations? I'd hate for him to have a BBL.
Watch out! He's beginning to Borkle.
See, I'm just jumping to the wrong thing immediately. Like, white Borkle power. Green Borkle power.
The Borkle Rangers.
Yeah.
Go, Borkle Rangers!
Gob, 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 gob.
Go, Goblin Rangers.
Plasma drinking, Borkle Rangers.
Oh yeah, there's a holy symbol literally up on the altar. it's not difficult.
Just walk over. Come on.
There you go.
Bitchin'.
So you're just gonna pinch it
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
during a funeral.
Yes.
You're robbing a church. You're robbing a church during a funeral.
Oh no, this is the worst. It's never happened at a funeral.
I feel like this is payment for getting rid of the meth head in their basement.
Yeah.
Oh, the Borkle biter. Yeah.
Yeah, the Borkle biter.
Yeah, the Borkle
No,
biter.
Borkle biter.
No,
He's a
with
crazy
the
guy
Borkle-
on PCP.
No, it's okay.
He's a
With
crazy.
Borkle biter-
He's a crazy teen on PCP. Borkle biters
okay,
don't
with the
exist.
Borkle Yeah,
With
it's
the
okay, with the
Borkle-
Borkle boss.
We leave a note.
What with a bill? One Borkle
Dealt
busted.
with-
Borkle biter busted. Busting makes you feel good.
I just
Busting the vocals.
dealt with teen on PCP and basement. No need to thank us. We took our payment by.
I'm being you.
Well, as I said, the church is pretty wrecked. All the pews are trashed. Did you want to have a look around?
Yeah, well, I'll look around. I'll have a little. I'm gonna have a observe them. Just look it all over. These people very clearly did a lot of partying. I spot nothing.
There's a large rope hanging from the ceiling.
Ah.
Sanctuary ding.
And at the other end of the church is clearly the way out. And a couple of other doors.
I feel we check these on the way out, right?
What, in case there's more Borkle biters?
Just in case.
Yeah. We've only busted one Borkle. Fighter, yes.
Everyone pick.
There's an important difference.
But then we're busting a Borkle because he bit a Borkle.
I'll pick this door.
Okay. D.
Oh, there's a priest in here doing something to a choir boy. Close the door. Close the door.
I would have thought that would be the joke to make the biter. That was an altar boy that's just been left alone too long.
That's why
So
he's on
don't we
PCP.
anymore?
Take the memory away.
This dirty, lightless room contains a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress. Mounted above the bed's head is a wooden holy symbol. This hasn't been used in a year and contains nothing of value.
Huh.
It's
Yeah,
just
he was
speculation.
really- yeah.
There's nothing of
You know what?
value.
Suddenly the crackhead excuse is suddenly making a lot more sense. He sold everything for crack, even sleep.
Okay, would someone like to check one of the other rooms?
I'll do it,
No,
unless
Yeah.
you want to do it.
there's still one that hasn't been claimed yet.
We don't know that.
Yeah, well, D. Yeah. Okay, E. E is the office. An old desk and chair stand against the south wall, a wooden holy symbol mounted above them, a sunburst, a 10-foot iron rod attached to the north wall stands bare, suggesting a tapestry once hung there. Against the far wall stands a wooden cabinet with 4 tall doors.
I would like to check the cabinet, if I may.
You're at a different room.
Oh, alright.
I'm going in to do the cabinets
And the desk.
and the desk, yeah. I will.
Okay. In the desk drawers, you find a few sheets of blank parchment, along with a couple of quill pens and dried up jars of ink. The cabinet contains a tinderbox, a few boxes of candles, and 2 well-used books, Hymns to the Dawn and The Blade of Truth. Well, actually, the full title is The Blade of Truth, The uses of logic in the war against diabolist heresies as fought by the ultimist Inquisition.
I do not know half those words, but I think Oppie would probably enjoy it.
Yeah, it sounds saucy.
Yes. It's crammed with sizzling gypsies, obviously.
Clearly.
Just like the last one.
Yeah.
There
It's
seems to
got
be a
lurid.
trend. There seems to be a trend.
As you glance through it, you see there's some lurid descriptions of fiend worshipping cultists. So yeah, there's some sizzling cultist action and some lewd descriptions.
I'm sure it's
What
found.
under the robes?
Sure, it's better than the Dictionary Part 2, Attack of the Killer Dictionary.
Okay, who? Oh, C. Another bedroom. Nothing of value. Sorry.
Is that Vorkal or Namron, is my say?
Borkal. Namron has got D, which is a trapdoor. Time and neglect to punch holes in the ceiling of this mouldy room, which contains a few broken shingles and puddles of water. In one corner, set into the floor, is a heavy wooden trapdoor held shut with a chain and a padlock. Oh, that's actually the way down into the basement. That's another way down into the basement, basically.
So I don't know that because the thing's barred with a chain.
But it's basically a trapdoor that leads down to the basement. It's just another way in and out. But this one was chained. Probably to stop the meth head from escaping.
Nothing of value or interest, then.
No. No
Confirm initial
sizzling
speculation
cultists for you.
Confirm initial speculation that there is nothing of value or interest here.
Although, if it works for a meth head, would putting you guys down there that are addicted to the pies work?
If you wanted to lock them down there forever.
We'll just lock you down there for a couple of days until you're normal again.
Or we've turned into Borkal biters.
Or you've
Yeah, you might have turned into Borkal biters by then.
Maybe that's what the pies do.
Maybe they do. You never know.
What would happen if Borkal turned into a Borkal biter?
He'd just sit there.
Is he a Borkal biter?
Yeah.
Would he still go Ouroboros and keep trying to bite himself?
Yeah, he'd eat himself like Homer did.
Right. Are people going to leave the church now you've robbed the place?
Yeah.
Or try to?
Well, it's going to be awkward to walk out of the church while everyone...
That's true. That's going to be interesting.
No, that's right. You just walk out, and if someone says anything, you go, "God be with you, my son," and just walk past them.
With a sword holding your bomb.
Yeah. You can also jump through the stained glass windows. I really reckon they.
No, that's a lot harder than you would think.
They're a bit higher, I can get.
No, it's not that. Those black bits in between are lead.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's like a mesh. That's basically like a wire mesh of lead with glass in between. So basically what you're doing is hitting a glass and metal wall, which you then drop loads of glass on yourself.
I would leverage it with the catapult spell and a pew.
It wouldn't go through it. Because as I said, it would hit it, shatter a lot of it, but it wouldn't go through it because the lead would still hold. That's the sort of ingenious thing about stained glass.
They're also bars.
Effectively, yes.
Let's try and get out of this hellhole.
As I said, you're just going to go back through the crypt like Ollie suggested.
Or we could try and be sneaky. We're quite good at sneaky.
Well, as I said, the sneaky way would just be to head through the crypt.
Yeah, let's go back through the door. Just walk out. Oh, you just walk out nonchalantly, whistling.
How do people want to do it? You want to try and pick the lock and get out, or go through the crypt?
Walk, as you've gone over there, how's the entertainment going? Are we clear to get out? Is he still out there entertaining the crowd?
Yeah. As they've now buried the corpse, he has got their full attention.
Oh, don't tell me he's dancing on the grave.
So yeah, you could
No,
go out.
He's singing Cotton Eye Joe with a corpse.
There's still life in the old girl yet.
I've been married long time. How do you know his last wish was random green person to sing an old country song while high on meth?
I'm more worried they think we're leprechauns.
Oh no, they're going to think we've got a pot of gold.
We ain't that rich. We ain't got that much money. They'd be after Borkel's lucky charms.
They're after a lot of things from Borkel. Oh, they're enough sucking on him like a...
That's when we find out Borkel's first name is Len. Don't be calling me Len, you shite.
You'll address me by my proper title, you little bollocks.
Bishop Borkel. It couldn't be any worse than that time that Thingy became. They tried to make him Pope. Nightcrawler. As I said, it'd be no worse than them trying to make Nightcrawler Pope. First Goblin Bishop of Barovia.
Well, they could do worse.
Yes.
Good Wells.
Bring me a baby
Well,
shakes.
as you emerge from the crypt, the funeral is finished, and the funeral procession is firmly watching Ob. They're not really sure what to make of what he's doing, as Obby is performing several feats of magical fireworks and around several graves, some fresher than others. They look at the party and and the priest asks, is he a friend of yours?
Please forgive him. He's something of a entertainer. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. He understands how sad things can be, and he just wants to, remind people of the joy of life. It's a thing where he's from.
That was a perfect opportunity to go, oh, I see, so all little green people know each other.
They did happen to see you approach with him.
Yeah. So
I'm not saying we don't, but it's racist to assume.
Well, we will be heading towards the bar for the wake. You seem to be friends or associates of the Burgermeister. Did you know him?
We've got a letter from him, haven't we?
Letter from
one of us
the
is holding the
Burgermeister?
We've got a You are doing
Those idiots.
Was it letter 2 from the Burgermeister, I believe, wasn't it?
No, they were both from the same person. The second
No,
letter
it
was
says
basically...
We're under attack! Avast, you swabs! Repel the invaders!
The game.
Oh, we're being raided. Hey, Evil Phoenix. Nice to see
I
you.
thought that was a weird. Never heard that before.
To see you all.
Oh, evening. Evening. Nice to see you.
To see you nice.
Yeah. We're just,
Well, in the wall.
But yes, we're just heading back to the local to have a couple of drinks for the Burgermeister. You're welcome to join us if you would like.
If you don't think we'd be intruding on you, then
Oh
look at the
no,
rest.
no.
And
He
then
would,
look at the
he
rest
would,
of the park.
he would want you to, if you're associates of his.
Hey, we're going to end this episode on a piss up and a medical exam.
Oh, the
Borkel's in trouble.
medical exam.
As one of our friends is a little bit under the weather, it's okay if we make our own way there after we've we've checked he's okay.
Oh, of course, of course.
Thank you very much. Is there anywhere we can stay or any?
Your best bet would be to stay there at the tavern. There's a few rooms there. You'd be able to relax and get away from the foul creatures that beset our land.
Well, thank you very much. We shan't keep you any further.
So yes, are you all going to be heading there?
Well, first of all, I think the first thing we should do is tell Obby the show's over.
I think he's aware because he because he did comment in the chat.
No?
Yeah, over the raid by Evil Phoenix. I've just forgotten what the tavern's called. Is it Blue? Something.
God, everywhere has a lamb and flag. Oh,
it's not called the Lamb and Flag.
Oh, we've lost someone. There we go.
He's back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and he's got a new trick.
So, do I see them motioning for me, or am I
Fine,
still
Tavern.
like completely?
I'm
Yeah,
motioning
they've-
over to let you know. Yeah.
All right. So then, for my last trick, as I'm standing there, I'm going to pull out. I'll pull a bird from my hat, and I pull out a dead bird that I've just been carrying in my pocket.
It's
And I try to flap it, but it doesn't work. And then I end up dropping it into the grave.
Oh,
I'm like, as they say, the show must go wrong. Goodbye, everybody. Glad for watching. Thank you. Thank you. And I hustle over to them.
If you'd have gone at the end of that act, follow, subscribe, that would have been funny.
like, share, and subscribe. Most of you are not subscribed to me. The algorithm tells me so.
What's the algorithm? I don't know. It just tells me to do things.
Talk to you on the phone. The talkie stick. Your soul was trapped in there earlier.
Let's see. Roll20 is acting goofy for me. I gotta restart it.
Same.
No, it's yeah.
Oh, okay. I
It's
was
just-
away from my laptop, so.
I'm just making sure it's the right pub. because it doesn't look like the right pub. Because it mentions a Vine pub, but this isn't Vine pub. That's Blue Water, the Blue Water Inn. That's the wrong place. Oh, it looks like there isn't actually an internal map for this one.
No.
That's disappointing. I thought there would be. I'll make one for next week because we're going to be in there for a little while.
Yeah, we should end it on us getting a room and just like beginning the exam.
Well, you have to do the exam pretty fast because several of you are going to drop unconscious as soon as the sun starts to set.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Isn't he one of them?
Yes, it's going to be
That would make my
4
job
o'clock.
easier.
It's going to be Murray, Oracle, and Namron. As soon as it gets dark, they're going to fall unconscious. Because they're hopped up on dream pies. Or dream pasties. Pastries.
That will make my job easier.
It means he won't scream when the fist goes in.
So yeah. As everyone settles down for a few drinks and a long rest, the people hopped up on dream pastries immediately fall asleep. And they're going to get 8 hours and can't be woken. And everyone else, well, are you going to do the exam?
Yeah, we're going to do the exam. I'm putting on my little nurse outfit and everything as well.
Well, it doesn't matter how rough you are because he can't wake up.
I know.
Literally.
I know, he's not
he can't wake
up.
up.
It's just gonna feel... Will he be sore in the morning, though?
Probably.
Medical roll.
Yeah.
Are you just putting the gloves on as he goes to sleep?
Oh yeah, I'm wearing the short white dress and everything. I'm putting on the...
No, I mean, it's the last thing he sees as he goes unconscious, just the snap of a glove and he just passes out.
If it makes you laugh, yeah.
As he's falling asleep, I just look over him. It's okay. I have read a medical book.
I feel... I'm going to lean in. I'm just going to lean in and go...
This could be funny next week.
You might feel
Yes, because that's where it's going to start. That and the people when... But there's one thing. There's one thing we do need to. There's one thing we do need to know, though. Can the people who fell unconscious? So, Dan, Ollie, and Jack, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Con save.
Yeah. Oh dear.
1.
Oh dear.
That 21's good, right?
Okay, so Borkle and Namron. Okay, you don't feel compelled to eat a pie today. So your addiction goes back to the starting level.
God damn it. I have one taste of rich person food and I'm hooked the fucking life. Which
Then
made
on
me
the other
find
hand, you are compelled to eat one. Straight away.
I do not have one.
Yes, you're going to have to get hold of one.
Yeah.
You are suffering withdrawal again.
Yeah.
Suck your dick.
Yes, you are. You have.
Hi.
Is he gonna have a bit? Is he suddenly gonna grow like just look away from it and have a transformation? Clothes are gonna ragged. He's gonna suddenly have a beard.
If I had
Sort
a pie
of.
on me, I'd give it to you for your left arm.
I will gladly give you a sandwich.
So yeah, yours has gone up, the other two's have gone down.
Possibly
So-
your leg as well.
Once you get it below 10, you get rid of it, and you're not addicted anymore. So if you can withstand it tomorrow, you'd be free.
Is it
Takes
the
a couple.
other two?
Yeah, it's the other two.
I'm a while away from being free of the influence of the pie.
Yeah,
Twitchy like.
yeah.
Got any
'cause
spare
your
pies?
addiction. Yeah, because your addiction has gone up. Well, it will go up once you. Well, you're gonna have to eat the pie, so that's gonna force it up. So yeah, you'll be up to like 14 on your DC the next day.
Well, Avi's in a good mood because of his performance, and he has a pie, but I don't know if he remembers that he has a pie or not. It happened earlier today, so I should.
It happened the day
anybody who
before.
needs one could always ask him.
Or
Yeah.
when you fall
Did it?
asleep, or if you fall asleep, you just like run over and grab it while you're asleep. That's what crackheads do.
Yeah,
Makes
They
sense.
take
Ah, well, if it happened the day before, then that wouldn't have been a highlight, so
Yeah.
I don't even know it's there.
But I could just go over to him and just take his pie.
Yeah.
He
We won't
would
remember.
know.
Yeah. Here, have it, junkie, and just watch him like eat and just like gravy in his beard. It's funny because I just had chicken pie for dinner just before we started.
You sure it's...
Yeah, you sure?
Well,
Are you sure?
It screamed a lot. It screamed a lot before it went in the oven. I told you, my cousin's Rex.
Well, I believe that's where we're going to end things tonight, as everyone is recovering and Ollie's being probed. So we will be returning to Barovia next week. Hopefully on time next week.
Thought you
I'd like
were
to
talking
thank-
Bringing the entertainment.
Hopefully we won't have Discord doing an update at the last second. So I'd like to thank our players. It's been good fun. And I'll make sure the bar's set up for next week so we can have some. There's lots more adventures and quests in the village of Barovia. And so far, you've dealt with the missing persons. But there's lots of other things to find out and lots of other things to find. So, as I said, see you
Like
again next
ogres,
week.
no.
No, there's no ogres.
Be safe, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Be sure to like and subscribe and comment if you're on the YouTube channel.
All that stuff.